My dearest listeners, I have something so shocking to share with you today. Right here, right now, in this very moment, you are about to experience the biggest revelation. At this very moment, you are exactly where you need to be. It is not by accident that you are hearing these words. Your guardian angel has gently guided you here with a purpose beyond what you may see at first glance. There is a sacred energy in the air, a unique opportunity for clarity and understanding, lovingly arranged just for you. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself to feel calm. The quiet assurance that you are being supported by a force much greater than your own. Every step you take is watched over. Every decision is softly guided. The universe has orchestrated this moment as a reminder that you are never alone on your journey. Close your eyes, even if only for a brief moment. Sink into the warmth of this realization. Know that every word you are about to hear is meant specifically for you. The message coming through is gentle yet powerful, designed to shift your perspective, to bring a light of hope into any darkness that may be lingering within you. In this quiet space, allow your heart to open fully. Trust that what you are feeling now is exactly what you need to hear. The soft whispers of the universe remind you your inner light is strong and unbreakable, even when the world around you challenges that truth. There may be times when you feel that someone very dear to you is struggling under the weight of hidden truths. Perhaps you sense a disturbance, a fracture in the once seamless bond between you. Even the most divine connections face trials, moments of vulnerability. This is not random, not a series of unfortunate events. It is a moment carefully crafted to test the strength of your connection, to teach you about the resilience of love. Even when external influences try to disrupt the delicate balance between souls, the light of your love remains untouched by the shadows others cast upon it. Breathe deeply. Let yourself feel the depth of this truth without allowing it to overwhelm you. It is natural to feel a mixture of emotions. When someone who once understood the purest love is now battling confusion and doubt. Your journey is not defined by fear or chaos. It is defined by clarity. By the moment you choose to let go of negative energy, there is a reason your heart beats with such passion. The love you share is not ordinary. It is divine. It is transcendent. A love built on trust, on understanding, on an unwavering commitment to each other's well-being. No force of darkness can dim that truth. You might ask yourself, why would someone try to tarnish the beautiful bond you share? The answer may not lie in your actions, but in the pain of others. When people see a love that is pure and sincere, it can stir envy, bitterness, or a desperate need to control what they do not understand. The challenges you face are not reflections of your worth. They are mirrors, showing the inner turmoil of those who cast shadows on your light. Their hurt and confusion are not your burden to carry. Instead, they serve as a lesson in how powerful and transformative your love truly is. You may feel the urge to respond with anger, to defend yourself against lies, but your heart knows. Responding with compassion is far more powerful. The anger from betrayal is heavy. It weighs you down if you let it take root. Instead, release the resentment. Free yourself from negative energy. Your soulmate, the one who holds a piece of your heart, is now caught in a storm of doubts and fears. Even if they have been exposed to falsehoods deep within their soul, they know the truth. Give them the gift of grace. Allow them the space to sort through their emotions. They are on a journey, just like you. And sometimes, clarity comes through uncertainty. Life is rarely straightforward. It moves in twists and turns, filled with moments of joy and sorrow, understanding and confusion. We all carry burdens unseen, battles unspoken, and fears that whisper in the quiet hours of the night. Grace is the gentle hand extended to another when they falter. The quiet reassurance that even in their messiness they are still worthy of kindness. To give grace is to acknowledge their humanity and in doing so embrace our own. We often expect people to act in ways that align with our understanding, our timing, and our desires. But people are not puzzle pieces designed to fit neatly into our expectations. They are complex, evolving, and shaped by experiences we may never fully grasp. When someone stumbles, when they struggle to articulate their feelings, when they make choices that seem irrational or distant, resist the urge to judge too quickly. Instead, step back, breathe, Give them the room to find their footing. What appears as hesitation or resistance may simply be the necessary space for growth. Let your actions speak louder than words. Let your love be the silent, unwavering force that guides you both through the turbulence. Words can be powerful, but they can also be fragile, subject to misinterpretation and fleeting in their impact. Love, however, when demonstrated through patience, understanding, and steadfast presence, becomes an unshakable foundation. Love is in the quiet moments, the listening ear, the steady hand, the choice to stay even when frustration tempts you to walk away. Love is not about grand gestures alone, it is about consistency. It is about choosing kindness over anger, patience over impulse, and forgiveness over resentment. There will be days when understanding feels like a distant dream, when emotions run high and clarity seems elusive. In those moments, let love be the constant. When words fail, let actions remind them that they are not alone. A gentle touch, a reassuring presence, a willingness to endure the storm together. These things speak volumes in ways that words never could. Even in doubt, truth emerges. Lies, no matter how deeply sown, cannot hold power forever. Truth has a way of surfacing, no matter how long it takes. Deception, no matter how carefully woven, eventually unravels. In times of uncertainty, when doubt clouds your vision, trust in the process. You may not have all the answers now. You may wrestle with confusion and fear, but in the end, the truth will come to light, as it always does. Patience is required in the search for truth. Rushing to conclusions, grasping at assumptions, or demanding immediate clarity can often lead to more harm than good. Instead, sit with the uncertainty. Trust that time will reveal what is meant to be seen. The weight of unspoken truths and hidden realities may feel overwhelming, but nothing stays buried forever. What is real, what is genuine, what is rooted in sincerity will endure. Lies, no matter how carefully crafted, will crumble under the weight of reality. This journey is not one of immediate understanding, but of gradual revelation. Each day brings new lessons, new insights, and new opportunities to embrace truth as it unfolds. And as it does, allow grace to fill the spaces where clarity has yet to reach. We are all navigating this unpredictable journey of life. From the moment we take our first breath to the moment we exhale our last, life unfolds in a series of unpredictable events, challenges, and revelations. None of us come into this world with a manual, a guidebook, or a perfect understanding of what lies ahead. We step forward day by day, learning as we go, seeking understanding, love, and truth in our own unique ways. For some, the journey is marked by clear goals and structured paths. They walk with a sense of direction, following a route laid out by tradition, education, or personal ambition. Others find themselves on winding roads, detours leading them to unexpected destinations, forcing them to adapt, reassess, and redefine what they once believed to be true. Yet, regardless of the road taken, every person carries a deep and intrinsic desire for connection, for meaning, for something greater than themselves. To give grace in this journey is to recognize that we are all doing the best we can with what we know. Life is not a competition, it is a shared experience. To judge harshly is to forget that we too have stumbled, doubted, and made mistakes. Grace is the quiet understanding that imperfection is part of the human condition. It is the ability to see past the flaws of others and to recognize the humanity within them. It is choosing patience over frustration, kindness over criticism, and empathy over indifference. Love in its purest form is unconditional. It is not contingent on perfection, agreement, or reciprocation. To love unconditionally means to offer warmth, acceptance, and understanding without expecting anything in return. It means seeing the value in others even when they cannot see it in themselves. Love is the bridge that connects us despite our differences, the force that compels us to forgive, to support, and to uplift. In a world that often feels divided, love is the antidote to separation, the remedy for loneliness, and the foundation upon which true relationships are built. Trusting in the emergence of truth requires patience, courage, and faith. Truth has a way of surfacing, no matter how deeply it is buried, no matter how many obstacles stand in its way. Sometimes we seek immediate answers, craving clarity in moments of confusion. But truth does not always reveal itself on our timeline. It often arrives in whispers rather than shouts, in gradual realizations rather than sudden revelations. To trust in truth is to trust in the process, to believe that what is meant to be known will make itself known in time. It is to let go of the need to control and instead surrender to the unfolding of wisdom. Walking this path with an open heart is not always easy. It requires vulnerability, a willingness to embrace both joy and pain, and an acceptance that life is as much about growth as it is about comfort. An open heart allows us to experience life fully, to receive love and give love freely, to learn from every experience, whether beautiful or painful. It means allowing ourselves to be shaped by our experiences without becoming hardened by them. To extend to others the very things we hope to receive in return is to embody the essence of kindness, compassion, and generosity. If we long for understanding, we must be willing to listen. If we seek love, we must be willing to give it freely. If we desire grace, we must extend it first. The energy we put into the world has a way of coming back to us, shaping our experiences and defining the quality of our relationships. In a world where it is easy to be cynical, to build walls instead of bridges, and to close ourselves off out of fear of being hurt, choosing grace, love, and trust is an act of courage. It is a conscious decision to believe in the goodness of others, to nurture hope instead of despair, and to create a ripple effect of kindness that extends far beyond ourselves. Life is unpredictable, filled with highs and lows, moments of certainty and moments of doubt. But within this uncertainty lies the beauty of discovery, the opportunity for growth, and the chance to create a life rich with meaning. Every person we meet, every experience we have, every lesson we learn contributes to the tapestry of our existence. By choosing to walk this journey with an open heart, by offering grace, love, and trust, we not only make the path easier for ourselves but also for those who walk beside us. Uncertainty can be daunting, and fear of the unknown often paralyzes us. We crave stability and seek reassurance in plans, routines, and expectations. However, true fulfillment rarely comes from predictability. It is in embracing the unexpected that we find adventure, resilience, and strength. The moments that challenge us are the ones that shape us the most, revealing our true character and pushing us beyond our perceived limitations. Every setback holds a lesson, every hardship offers wisdom, and every loss teaches us to cherish what we have. Pain and suffering are universal, yet they serve as powerful catalysts for personal growth. When we experience hardship, we develop empathy for others who have walked similar paths. This shared understanding fosters connection, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. Life's journey is enriched by the relationships we cultivate. The people we meet along the way leave imprints on our hearts, whether fleeting encounters or lifelong bonds. Some challenge us, some inspire us, and some walk beside us through thick and thin. Relationships teach us about love, forgiveness, patience, and compromise. They remind us of the importance of kindness and the impact of our words and actions on others. Yet relationships are not without their difficulties. Conflict is inevitable, and misunderstandings arise. However, the way we choose to handle these moments determines the depth of our connections. When we approach relationships with understanding and a willingness to listen, we create a foundation of trust and mutual respect. Choosing love over pride, forgiveness over resentment, and patience over frustration strengthens the bonds we share with others. At the core of a meaningful life is self-discovery. Knowing ourselves, our values, strengths, and weaknesses enables us to navigate the world with clarity and purpose. Self-reflection allows us to recognize our patterns, break unhealthy cycles, and make conscious choices that align with our authentic selves. Growth is not always linear. Setbacks and failures are a natural part of the process. However, embracing our imperfections and learning from our experiences empower us to evolve into the best versions of ourselves. Passions and dreams give life direction and excitement. Pursuing what ignites our soul fills our days with purpose and fulfillment. Often, fear of failure or judgment holds us back from chasing our aspirations. However, regret stems not from the risks we take, but from the chances we let slip away. Daring to dream, stepping outside of our comfort zones, and believing in our abilities open doors to possibilities we never imagined. While individual pursuits bring fulfillment, contribution to something greater than ourselves adds profound meaning to our existence. Acts of kindness, service, and generosity create ripples that extend far beyond our immediate reach. Helping others, whether through small gestures or grand efforts, fosters a sense of purpose and connection. It is in giving that we truly receive, as the joy of making a difference outweighs any personal gain. Gratitude is a powerful force that transforms our perspective on life. When we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, we cultivate a sense of abundance and contentment. Even amidst challenges, there is always something to be grateful for. A sunrise, a smile, a kind word, or a moment of peace. Practicing gratitude shifts our mindset from one of scarcity to one of appreciation, allowing us to find joy in the simplest of things. Life is a journey, not a destination. There is no final point where we have it all figured out or reach a state of complete happiness. Instead, life is a continuous process of learning, evolving, and embracing the present moment. The beauty of this journey lies in its unpredictability, its fleeting moments of joy, and the resilience we build along the way. Each day is an opportunity, a blank canvas upon which we paint our experiences, choices, and emotions. We may not always have control over what happens to us, but we have control over how we respond. By choosing to approach life with an open heart, by embracing both the highs and the lows, we create a life filled with depth, purpose, and meaning. As we navigate this ever-changing path, may we find the courage to take risks, the wisdom to learn from our experiences, and the compassion to uplift those around us. Life is unpredictable, but it is also beautiful in its uncertainty. And in that uncertainty lies the potential for growth, love, and an existence that is truly fulfilling. So as we navigate this ever-changing landscape, may we remember that we are all in this together. May we choose kindness over judgment, love over fear, and faith over doubt. And in doing so, may we find that the very things we seek have been within us all along. The world around us is constantly shifting, bringing both challenges and opportunities. In times of uncertainty, it is easy to be swept away by fear or doubt, to fall into the habit of judgment, or to question the very path we are walking. Yet it is in these moments of change that we have the greatest opportunity to ground ourselves in something deeper, something timeless. Kindness is not just an action, it is a way of being. It is the choice to see the best in others, even when they cannot see it in themselves. It is the understanding that every person carries their own struggles, their own battles unseen by the world. When we choose kindness, we are choosing to extend grace, to offer a moment of respite in a world that can often feel harsh and unforgiving. We may not always know the impact of our kindness, but we can be sure that it creates ripples far beyond what we can see. Love, too, is a choice, one that requires courage. Love asks us to be vulnerable, to open our hearts even when there is risk involved. It calls us to extend ourselves beyond comfort, to care deeply even when it is inconvenient. True love, in all its forms, does not demand perfection, it embraces imperfection. It does not seek to possess or control, but instead to uplift and empower. Love is the most powerful force we have at our disposal, and when we choose it over fear, we transform not only our own lives, but the lives of those around us. Faith is the thread that weaves it all together. It is the belief in something greater than ourselves, the trust that even in our darkest moments, there is a purpose, a lesson, a light waiting to break through. Faith is not blind optimism, it is the quiet assurance that we are never truly alone, that every step forward is part of a greater journey. It is what allows us to keep going when the road is uncertain, when doubt threatens to creep in. With faith, we do not need to have all the answers, for we understand that they will reveal themselves in time. And so as we walk forward, let us be patient with ourselves, with others, and with the unfolding of our own stories. Growth does not happen overnight, and understanding does not always come easily. There will be moments of struggle, moments when we falter or question if we are on the right path. But if we can approach these moments with patience, we allow ourselves the grace to grow, to learn, and to become more fully who we are meant to be. Let us be kind not just when it is easy, but especially when it is difficult. The world is already filled with enough criticism, enough division. What it needs more of is kindness, the kind that sees beyond differences, beyond disagreements, and chooses to embrace humanity in all its complexity. A kind word, a simple gesture of understanding, can be the very thing that changes someone's day or even their life. Let us be unwavering in our love. Love is not just an emotion, it is an action, a commitment. It is the daily choice to show up, to give, to extend compassion even when it is not returned. Love does not waver in the face of hardship. It grows stronger, finding new ways to shine. In choosing love, we become beacons of light in a world that often feels dark. For in the end, grace, love, and truth are the forces that illuminate even the darkest of paths. They remind us of what truly matters, of the connections that bind us together, of the resilience that lies within each of us. They guide us through the storms, offering a steady hand when the winds threaten to pull us under. We are all on this journey together. Though our paths may look different, though our struggles may not be the same, we share a common humanity, a deep yearning for connection, for meaning, for peace. When we recognize this, when we embrace it, we create a world that is not defined by division, but by unity, not by fear, but by hope. So as you move forward, carry these truths with you. Let them be your guiding light. Choose kindness when judgment tempts you. Choose love when fear tries to take hold. Choose faith when doubt whispers in your ear. And in doing so, may you find that everything you have been searching for, the peace, the joy, the love, has been within you all along. Life is a journey, not a destination. Each day you are faced with choices that shape your path. The smallest decisions, the quietest moments of reflection, the seemingly insignificant acts of kindness, they all weave together to create the life you are living. It is easy to become caught up in the noise of the world, to listen to voices that are not your own, to allow fear to dictate your direction. But within you there is a compass, a divine intuition that knows the way. Trust it. Your guardian angel whispers, be discerning about who you allow into your circle. Not everyone around you has your best interests at heart. Some will wear masks, disguising their true intentions, while others will bring negativity cloaked in the guise of concern. Do not let their shadows dim your light. Instead, surround yourself with those who uplift you, who inspire you to grow, who encourage your dreams rather than diminish them. True friends are not those who merely stand beside you in times of joy, but those who hold your hand through the storms and remind you of your strength when you forget. At times you may feel alone. You may wonder if anyone truly understands the depth of your soul, the weight of your burdens, the quiet battles you fight when no one is watching. But know this, you are never truly alone. There are unseen forces working in your favor, energies that guide and protect you. When the night feels endless and the road ahead uncertain, close your eyes and listen. Feel the presence of love surrounding you, gently nudging you forward. Even in your darkest moments, there is light within you. Remember to be gentle with yourself. The world can be harsh, expectations heavy, and self-doubt relentless. But you are not meant to be perfect. You are meant to be real. You are allowed to make mistakes, to learn, to stumble and rise again. Growth is not linear, and healing is not a destination but a continuous process. Celebrate your progress, however small. Recognize your resilience, your courage, your ability to keep moving even when the road is difficult. Give yourself the same grace and compassion that you so freely offer to others. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It transcends time, space, and circumstance. Love yourself as deeply as you wish to be loved by others. Speak kindly to yourself, honor your needs, and embrace your uniqueness. When you cultivate love within, it radiates outward, touching the lives of those around you. The world needs more love, more kindness, more light. Be a vessel for these things. Let your presence be a reminder that goodness still exists, that hope is not lost, and that even the smallest act of love can create ripples of change. Fear will try to hold you back. It will whisper lies, convincing you that you are not enough, that your dreams are too big, that failure is inevitable. But fear is merely an illusion, a barrier that disappears when you walk through it with courage. Do not let fear dictate your choices. Instead, choose faith. Faith in yourself, faith in the journey, faith in the unseen forces that are guiding you toward your highest good. The road ahead may be uncertain, but uncertainty is not the enemy. It is the space where possibilities unfold, where miracles happen, where growth occurs. Doubt will creep in, as it does for everyone. It will make you question your worth, your path, your abilities. When doubt whispers in your ear, answer it with truth. You are capable, you are strong, you are worthy of every good thing that comes your way. Do not shrink yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. Do not settle for less than you deserve out of fear that there is nothing better. There is always something greater waiting for you, but you must believe you are worthy of receiving it. Take time to nourish your soul. In the chaos of life, it is easy to forget the importance of stillness. Find moments of quiet, of solitude where you can reconnect with yourself and the divine. Listen to the whispers of your soul, to the guidance that comes when you silence the outside world. Whether through prayer, meditation, nature, or creativity, make space for the things that bring you peace. Your soul needs care just as much as your body does. Forgive, not for others, but for yourself. Carrying resentment is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to suffer. Release the burdens of the past. Let go of anger, of grudges, of the pain that has weighed you down. Forgiveness does not mean condoning the hurt, but it means freeing yourself from its grip. When you forgive, you make space for love, for healing, for new beginnings. And finally, trust in the divine timing of your life. Things may not happen when or how you expect them to, but that does not mean they are not happening as they should. Every delay, every detour, every closed door is leading you to something better. Do not rush the process. Trust that what is meant for you will not pass you by. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it is meant to. Have patience, have faith, and keep moving forward. Life has a way of unfolding in mysterious and unpredictable ways. We often set goals, create plans, and envision our futures, expecting everything to follow a specific timeline. However, life rarely adheres to our expectations. Instead, it operates on its own divine schedule, and learning to trust in that process is one of the greatest lessons we can embrace. When things do not go according to plan, it is easy to become discouraged. You may feel as though you are falling behind, missing out, or failing altogether. But setbacks are not signs of failure. They are guiding posts, redirecting you towards something greater. Every delay you experience is purposeful. What seems like a roadblock may actually be a detour steering you toward a path that is far more aligned with your destiny. Consider the times in your life when something did not go as expected, only for it to work out in a way that was ultimately better. Perhaps you missed an opportunity, only to later receive an even greater one. Maybe a relationship ended, breaking your heart at the time, but later you realized it freed you to find deeper love elsewhere. Life has a way of making sense in hindsight, but the challenge is trusting the process while you are in the midst of uncertainty. Patience is key. We live in a world that glorifies instant results, where success, love, and fulfillment are often portrayed as things that happen overnight. But true growth and transformation take time. The most meaningful achievements and the deepest relationships are built over years, not moments. Just as a seed does not sprout into a tree overnight, your dreams and aspirations require time to develop and flourish. Faith is equally important. Trusting in divine timing means believing that even when you cannot see progress, things are still unfolding in your favor. The universe, God, or whatever higher power you believe in, is working behind the scenes, arranging circumstances and opportunities that you may not yet be aware of. Your role is to remain open, resilient, and hopeful even in the face of uncertainty. It is also crucial to recognize that what is meant for you will not pass you by. This simple yet profound truth can bring immense peace. When you truly accept that your blessings and opportunities are uniquely yours, you can let go of the fear of missing out. You do not have to compete, force, or chase what is not meant for you. Instead, you can focus on becoming the best version of yourself, knowing that the right opportunities, relationships, and experiences will align with you naturally. Moreover, setbacks and delays often serve as preparation. Sometimes we are not ready for what we desire. If you receive a great opportunity before you have the necessary skills, mindset, or emotional resilience, you may not be able to fully embrace it. The waiting period is often a time for growth and refinement. Instead of resisting it, use it to become stronger, wiser, and more prepared for what is to come. Think of an artist creating a masterpiece. Every brushstroke, every layer of paint adds depth and beauty to the final piece. If rushed, the painting would lack richness and detail. Similarly, your life is a work of art in progress. Each experience, whether joyful or challenging, adds depth to your story. Trust that the final masterpiece will be worth the wait. Another important aspect of trusting divine timing is learning to release control. While planning and setting intentions are valuable, there comes a point where we must surrender to the flow of life. This does not mean giving up on our dreams, but rather allowing space for them to unfold organically. Sometimes what we think we want is not what we truly need. By relinquishing control, we open ourselves to possibilities beyond our imagination. Letting go of control also means embracing uncertainty with an open heart. Uncertainty is often uncomfortable because it forces us to step into the unknown. However, the unknown is where magic happens. It is where we grow, discover, and transform. Instead of fearing uncertainty, try to view it as an adventure, an opportunity to explore new paths and uncover hidden blessings. In moments of doubt, remind yourself that everything is happening for your highest good. Even when circumstances seem unfavorable, trust that there is a greater purpose at play. Every challenge, disappointment, and delay is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Your struggles are not in vain. They are part of your journey toward fulfillment and success. It is also helpful to practice gratitude. When you focus on what you already have and appreciate the present moment, you cultivate a mindset of abundance. Gratitude shifts your perspective, allowing you to see the beauty in the journey rather than fixating on the destination. When you trust in divine timing and remain grateful for where you are, you create a positive energy that attracts even more blessings into your life. Finally, keep moving forward. Trusting in divine timing does not mean remaining passive. It means taking inspired action while maintaining faith in the process. Continue to pursue your dreams, work hard, and stay committed to your growth. The key is to move forward with trust rather than fear, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. Your journey is uniquely yours, and it is unfolding in perfect timing. Trust in the process. Be patient. Have faith. Embrace the lessons along the way. And most importantly, believe that what is meant for you will find its way to you at the right time, in the right way. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that your life is unfolding exactly as it is meant to. You are a light in this world. Shine unapologetically. Love fiercely. Live fully. And never forget that you are guided, protected, and deeply loved. Every single soul that walks this earth carries a light within them, but not all allow it to shine. Some dim their glow out of fear of judgment, rejection, or misunderstanding. Others forget that their radiance is needed, believing they are insignificant or unworthy. But you must never forget, you are here for a reason. Your existence is not by accident, and the light within you is meant to shine, to inspire, and to illuminate the path not just for yourself, but for others as well. Life is filled with beauty and wonder, but it is also filled with challenges and trials. Some days, you will wake up feeling invincible, ready to take on the world with a heart full of hope and joy. Other days, you will feel the weight of uncertainty, disappointment, and pain. But through it all, your light remains. Even on the darkest days, even when shadows seem to stretch endlessly before you, the spark within you is never truly extinguished. It flickers. It waits. It longs for you to trust in its warmth and brilliance once more. There will be moments when the world seems unkind. Some will hide behind friendly smiles, but their intentions may not align with love and trust. You may encounter individuals who wish to take advantage of your kindness, who see your compassion as weakness. It is in these moments that discernment becomes your greatest ally. Listen to your intuition, for it speaks with the wisdom of your soul. That quiet inner voice, the one that warns you, the one that nudges you toward or away from something. That voice is amplified by the gentle guidance of those who watch over you. You are never alone, even in the silence. The universe conspires in your favor, orchestrating encounters, lessons, and experiences that shape you into the person you are meant to become. The divine, your ancestors, your spirit guides whatever you believe in. Know that they walk beside you. Their presence is felt in the synchronicities that appear in your life, in the unexplainable moments of peace, in the unexpected blessings that come when you need them most. Do not let the trials of life harden your heart. It is tempting to shut yourself off, to build walls so high that no one can breach them. But isolation is not the answer. Instead, create boundaries that are strong yet loving, firm yet compassionate. Know when to say no. Know when to walk away. Protect your energy as you would protect something precious. Because it is. You are. Forgiveness is not weakness. Choosing love is not naivety. It takes immense strength to rise above pain, to continue believing in goodness when you have witnessed betrayal. But let your love be fierce, not the kind that is blind or careless, but the kind that is wise and unshakable. Love fiercely not just others but yourself. Speak to yourself with kindness. Extend grace to your own heart. Celebrate your victories no matter how small, and be gentle with yourself in moments of struggle. Too often we reserve our compassion for others, forgetting that we too deserve understanding, patience, and care. Forgiveness is an act of courage, both when directed outward and when turned inward. It is not about excusing wrongs, but about releasing the weight of resentment so that it does not chain you to the past. It is about granting yourself the peace to move forward unburdened. The journey of healing is not linear. There will be days when you feel you have let go of all bitterness, only for old wounds to resurface unexpectedly. Do not see this as a failure. Healing is an ebb and flow, a dance between strength and vulnerability. When old pain rises, acknowledge it, sit with it, and then remind yourself that you are not the person you were when you first encountered it. Growth is happening even when it is not visible. Choosing love does not mean allowing harm to continue. It does not mean ignoring red flags or justifying mistreatment. Fierce love is not passive, it has boundaries. It knows when to walk away. It understands that self-respect is not selfishness. To love wisely is to recognize when something is draining your spirit. To understand that you are worthy of relationships that nourish rather than diminish you. Love should never ask you to shrink yourself to be accepted. At times, society glorifies the idea of unconditional forgiveness, urging people to move on without truly addressing their pain. But true healing requires acknowledgement. It requires allowing yourself to feel the hurt, to grieve what was lost, and to recognize what you deserve. You are not weak for feeling pain. You are not foolish for needing time. Honor your process. Let it unfold as it must, without the pressure of timelines or expectations set by others. When you extend grace to yourself, you set the standard for how you allow others to treat you. When you speak to yourself with kindness, you reinforce the belief that you are deserving of love and respect. Self-love is not arrogance, it is the foundation upon which all other love is built. It shapes the way you move through the world, the way you engage with others, and the way you navigate challenges. When you love yourself fully, you do not accept anything less than what aligns with that love. The world can be harsh. It can harden even the softest hearts. But softness is not a flaw, it is a testament to resilience. To remain open in a world that often teaches us to close off is an act of defiance. It is easy to become guarded, to build walls in the name of protection. But love does not thrive behind barriers. It flourishes in spaces where authenticity is embraced, where vulnerability is met with care, and where trust is cultivated with intention. Loving fiercely also means allowing yourself to dream, to believe in possibilities despite past disappointments. It is easy to let cynicism take root, to assume that history will repeat itself, that pain is inevitable. But to love deeply, to believe in goodness, to hope despite everything, that is a power that can change lives. It is a light that cuts through darkness, a force that rebuilds what has been broken. Do not underestimate the strength it takes to be kind in an unkind world, to offer understanding when you have been met with judgment, to choose peace when conflict is easier, to stand in your truth when it would be simpler to conform. These are not acts of weakness. They are acts of immense bravery. Strength is not in how much you can endure, but in how you choose to respond to what you have endured. Strength is not in suppressing emotions, but in allowing yourself to feel them fully without letting them control you. In moments of struggle, remind yourself of all the times you have overcome what you once thought you could not. You are resilient. You are growing. Even in the depths of pain, you are becoming. Every challenge has shaped you, but it has not defined you. Your story is still unfolding, and you have the power to shape its direction. Let love be your guide. Let it be the force that propels you forward, not just in the way you love others, but in the way you love yourself. Let it be strong, let it be intentional, let it be unwavering. The world needs more love, not the kind that is blind, but the kind that sees clearly and chooses to embrace anyway. The kind that acknowledges flaws and still believes in beauty. The kind that refuses to let pain harden the heart. Forgive, but do not forget the lessons you have learned. Love, but do not abandon yourself in the process. Be kind, but do not allow kindness to be mistaken for weakness. Stand firm in who you are. Let your love be fierce, your heart be open, and your spirit be unshakable. Live fully. Do not wait for permission to embrace the things that set your soul on fire. The life you dream of is not some distant reality reserved for the lucky few. It is yours to claim. Chase your passions, take risks, make mistakes, learn, grow, and keep moving forward. The only time truly wasted is the time spent doubting yourself. And when you stumble, as all do, rise again. There is no shame in falling, only in refusing to stand back up. Strength is not the absence of hardship. It is the resilience to continue despite it. You are guided, protected, and deeply loved. Let this knowledge be your anchor. In moments of doubt, in moments of fear, return to this truth. The universe supports you. You are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be, becoming exactly who you are meant to be. Shine unapologetically. The world needs your light, and so do you. Every experience, even painful ones, has a higher purpose. Trials are not punishments. They are lessons in resilience and love. You are being refined, like a precious gem polished to brilliance. Each challenge makes you stronger, brings you closer to who you are meant to become. Remember, your soulmate is part of your journey, but they do not define your destination. You are whole, complete, with or without the recognition of others. Take another deep breath. Feel the loving energy surrounding you, a warm, protective light, the embrace of your guardian angels. Know this: every challenge is a stepping stone to your awakening. Obstacles are not meant to break you, but to show you the depth of your strength. You are growing, evolving, becoming more resilient with every experience. Trust that everything happening now is aligning you with your highest potential. Your journey is uniquely yours. Challenges are not a measure of your worth, but reflections of your growth. Hold on to this truth. Embrace every twist and turn, for they are all part of the divine design. You are destined for greatness. Your soul is infinitely resilient. Every step you take is leading you toward the highest expression of your divine purpose. Dear beautiful soul, if this message resonates with you, if you feel the calling deep within your heart to spread light, love, and divine wisdom, know that you are part of something greater than yourself. You are a beacon of hope, a radiant light in a world that often longs for warmth, encouragement, and truth. Consider supporting this mission, a movement dedicated to uplifting hearts, sharing messages of divine guidance, and reminding every soul that they are deeply loved and never alone. Your presence here is not by accident, it is by divine design. You are meant to be here, reading these words, absorbing this message, and perhaps stepping forward in faith to help continue this sacred work. Through a super thanks. Whether it be $5, $10, or any amount that feels right in your heart, you contribute to the expansion of this mission. Your generosity allows these angelic messages to reach more people, offering them hope in their darkest hours, encouragement in their struggles, and reassurance that they are divinely guided. Your support is not just financial, it is an energy exchange, a ripple of love that extends far beyond what the eye can see. Imagine for a moment the countless souls who stumble upon these messages, feeling lost, weary, or uncertain. Perhaps they have been searching for a sign, praying for guidance, or simply needing a reminder that they are seen, heard, and cherished. Your kindness makes that possible. Your willingness to give allows this light to shine even brighter, touching lives in ways that words cannot fully capture. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in moments of solitude, the universe conspires in your favor, aligning every event, every meeting, and every experience to guide you along your unique path. Your angels whisper to you in the quiet moments, nudging you toward growth, toward love, toward the highest version of yourself. And as you embrace this journey, you become a guiding light for others, inspiring them to walk in faith, trust in divine timing, and open their hearts to the boundless love that surrounds them. Life is a beautiful tapestry woven with both trials and triumphs. Every challenge you have faced, every tear you have shed, and every lesson you have learned has been preparing you for the extraordinary journey ahead. Trust that nothing is wasted. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. And most importantly, trust that you are worthy of all the blessings that are flowing into your life. When you choose to support this mission, you are doing more than making a donation. You are taking a stand for love, for light, and for the power of divine connection. You are saying yes to spreading messages of hope. You are affirming that faith, kindness, and compassion are forces that can transform the world. And in doing so, you are stepping into your divine purpose. If you have ever felt the call to serve, to give, to contribute to something greater than yourself, this is your moment. No act of kindness is too small. No offering is insignificant. Each and every contribution, no matter the size, carries the energy of love and intention, amplifying the impact of this sacred mission. As you walk your own path, remember this: you are loved beyond measure. You are seen by the divine, by the angels who walk beside you, by the universe that rejoices in your existence. You are cherished, not for what you do or achieve, but simply for who you are. A magnificent soul, a vessel of light, a beautiful expression of divine love. Take a deep breath and feel the truth of these words settle into your spirit. Feel the presence of your angels surrounding you, embracing you and guiding you with gentle hands. Let go of doubt. Release fear. Step forward in faith, knowing that you are supported, protected, and deeply, deeply loved. May blessings pour into your life in ways beyond your wildest dreams. May you always know that you are enough, exactly as you are. And may your heart be filled with peace, joy, and the knowing that you are part of something beautiful, something sacred, something eternal. With love, gratitude, and endless blessings,